Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another update on the Mentally Advanced series and where we're going with that. As some of you are aware, we posted episode 0 back with some of my terrible artwork. And after that, we proceeded to move on looking at Flash and how to make Flash puppets so that we could have Flash puppets with which to make the cartoon. But since working with Flash, I spent a little bit of time. It is probably the best way to go as far as making cartoons is concerned. It'll be good for animation because the puppet thing is really nice, but you actually have to have a lot of assets in place and have your puppet totally done if you're going to do any work on an episode. The other thing is that our style, the way that we've been doing things, doesn't actually use a lot of animation. We do have some. Petarip has been using more lately, but we use a lot of still frames. So as it is, it turns out that a simple program like GIMP or Photoshop would be enough to actually just produce still frames like we've been doing. If you just hand draw them, you can actually erase portions of your model, like you could make a separate leg layer for every leg, and you could erase those or adjust them or rotate them however you need to do. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using Flash, which requires me to build whole models and have full assets to get what I want, I'm going to go on just continuing to hand draw stuff. And this has gotten to be a better prospect as I've been continuing to practice over the month. We are now looking much more like ponies, a great deal less disfigured, starting to figure out this whole thing, this whole art thing. Still very rough around the edges, but as I continue to draw, I get better at it, and so this is what we're going to do. I've got some backgrounds finished, and as you can see, they're not very good as far as art goes. But the backgrounds we can get away with a little bit more. We can squeak by on having some less attractive backgrounds. The foreground characters are the main thing to worry about. So this is where we're at now. We are continuing progress. I'm actually working on episode -1. We're going to start counting backwards from 0 this time around, because it's different. That way you can differentiate things. It won't be episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It'll just be going backwards. And set with some new twists to make sense of everything. That is the plan. Yeah, and the hand-drawn thing, like I say, it'll be a little bit quicker. I won't have to sit down and make new puppets every time I want a new character. I can just draw out whatever frames I want of that character, and if I want to make something more complex of it, then I can draw out, like, really specific layers, which is advised anyway. Virtually everything, it turns out, is better with its own brand new layer, as silly as that may seem. So, yes. Anything else? Not really. Like I say, we're working on the next episode now. And if you want to watch what I'm doing, if you want to keep up with the progress on the episode, or just see how it is that I'm doing my art as I learn, I have a live stream. I post on Tumblr every time I do my live stream. I live stream at 9 p.m. Central every night to 11 p.m. Central. And so if you want to jump in and check that out, ask me any questions, tell me things, I will be there. I have other people that join me in those streams, and sometimes we chat. Sometimes everybody kind of falls asleep. It just depends on what's going on that day. We do them just about every day. So that is where we are with the Mentally Advanced series. As I've said numerous times before, I believe that is everything that I can think of worth catching up on. So I will catch you guys later.